Welcome everybody to the PMA LCS here on a Friday night. I am one of your casters, Sean Minbung Shannon, and I am joined here by Greg Mouse Robber Adler. How's it going, man?
Hey, good man. How's it going? That's so funny to hear myself introduce as Mouse Rapper. I'm not used to that.
Yeah.
I'm no longer Gurk 7. They got stolen from me. So.
Yeah, it feels bad when you change your name.
I know.
As we're already in picks and bans right now.
Oh, damn. York, Swain. Makes sense. I love the York band. Just something. I'd love to see Hillary Quinn whipping out the York jungle or something like that.
Yeah.
Aurelia, Yasuo. Yeah, no surprise on either of those champions. Again, standard bands against Bear.
And
Ornn.
Yeah, the Ornn for sure. We were told prior to this by a member of Send Nudes to watch this game very closely. Not sure exactly what that means or what it entails. But I'm gonna go with some spiciness will be happening here, and you gotta assume it's gonna be happening here in the draft.
Yeah, I fully expect to see some cheesiness from both teams. Oh, and the Garen pick. This is something that Bear has played before the LCS and actually done really well on.
Yeah, I'm always interested about why Bear always seemingly blind picks his top laners. And then afterwards, he's always like, yeah, I probably shouldn't blind pick it because it's not like it's contested, but then continues to do it. So it's just an interesting strat from them as the Morgana is locked in over there on Send Nudes. That could be a flex pick. It could be, heck, knowing that we're supposed to watch this game carefully, it could go anywhere.
Yeah, for real.
uh,
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to see really what we could see also from the bottom lane of DP. Yuramus being a sub this game for Gert. Pretty exciting. He played Zyra last week and stuff. But Urgot being here from said nude, so Morgana Urgot being their first two picks here.
Probably locking in their bot lane there, Kappa. Definitely, most likely the Urgot for the top lane, unless Hillary Clinton feels like they can play it in the jungle, which, if they can make it work, that's going to be some spiciness for sure. But, excuse me as I almost die and choke on my own spit. The Sivir locked in, one of OP's go-to champions, and the ADC of PMA LCS.
Yeah, I mean, she just brings so much to the table, you know what I mean? So much utility with the ultimate and honestly the spell shield and everything like that. Really effective in a 5 situation.
The Torpedo actually getting his patented mouse that he is just so comfortable on is actually his best champion by far. To quote Forgiven, by far his best champion. Just looks the most comfortable on it. I'm surprised to see that. I understand the 3 bans at Bear Jr., making him to where you know he's going to be on the Garen, but leaving up the Malzahar. One good thing for them picking it early to where it doesn't get banned out in the second round, but just kind of interesting that they left that up. Maybe they have an answer for it. Oh, and Digital Love is subbing in for Sin Nudes tonight. So.
Oh, that's true. I didn't even notice that. That'll be exciting.
Yeah, so we got some subs in the bot lane, some doms. Who knows? Send your nudes, by the way. As the countdown for the mid lane pick, or the pick by the mid laner, I should say, is coming in. Warwick's coming out. So, getting the.
Apparently my mic is messed up. I need to test this. Stream, can you confirm my mic is very bad?
Oh, I'm not looking at stream right now, unfortunately. Because, boop-a-doo, this is high quality. But
can anyone inform me?
It's kind of gross, apparently.
But can anyone inform me?
Ooh, yeah, that you sound horrible. To put it nicely. That sounds really bad. And I don't know what it is. But as we do look, the Eve band coming out for Kingston, interestingly enough, starting to focus out there. And the Draven Respect band for Digital Love, go to while he is on the long anime schlongs, one of his go-to picks right there. Also looking to see what else is going to get banned here, as Sidnude still needs an ADC and maybe a mid or support, depending on where this Morgana goes. Most likely a mid laner. And Double Penetration will need a jungler and a support. So just trying to fill that out, as we're still waiting for technical difficulties from the side of Mouse Robber, formerly known as Girk7. So and I'm getting a notification. Fuzz. Alright, yep. And so it's going to be a solo casto for a Memento. And not a Memento as in the jungler over in EU, but just a un Memento as in south of the border, where you can find good Coca-Cola. As Alistar and Ezreal have been banned by the side of Sindhuns in Double Penetration. So we are looking at the ADC. Oh, I think someone else is doing that. That's perfectly fine. That's great. Someone's got the timer. And we're just rolling along here. We're waiting to see what Digital Love will lock in for Sun Nudes. Menbung, what do you think will be locked in here? Well, looking at Lucian probably. Oh, that's a great pick right there. And it does get locked in. Lucian. Right there. So that Lucian Morgana lane is really good, though we could see a Braum come out from Euromoose, maybe. What do you think? Oh, the Rakan comes out right there. And the Olaf for Kingston. This team just wants to run at you and pick you off with, Mal's maybe running the Predator, probably not. What do you think they're going to lock in right here for the mid lane? Well, for Malzahar, you could lock in anything. It could be the Brand. Maybe the Katarina if we look for Juice Me Daddy on something old, but I was told to watch out for something, who knows, maybe an Aatrox mid lane to just throw some, Juice Me Daddy throwbacks out there, but I don't know, Minbung. What do you think? Sean, I don't really know. It's going to be pretty tough here as the clock winds down. We're going to look at what these comps are going to turn out to, as we are 5 seconds away, and they're using this entire clock to maybe just save it for a dramatic effect. And now the game has a Xerath mid lane. Okay, that's a nice pick going into the Malzahar, wouldn't you say? Yeah, I think it's good. It's able to poke out the shield, and then you're able to land the stun if you're a, doing that. So we're going to go in to picking bands. If you want me to stay in time, y'all need to learn how to count. Alright. And so we'll just talk about these comps right now. Alright. So on the side of Double Penetration, you're looking at a comp that just wants to run at you. Sivir Rakan is a very, very nice lane. Lots of engage, lots of, disengage as well with the Rakan, and it's really safe lane. Rakan can get in and out. Sivir with a spell shield, and it'll just push you in as well. But it is a Lucian Morgana, so if a binding does land while the spell shield is down from OP, that is the time that they want to go on top of it. But the way that the comp fits is that Garen into this top lane on Urgot, I don't know how it's really going to work. I think it's actually an Urgot favored matchup, but the later and later it goes, I feel like the way with that Bear Jr. goes, maybe seeing the Triforce Garen come out that we've been seeing in some high ELO solo queue. Really, really nasty. Actually, Mouse Robber and myself did cast a game where there was
Can you hear me, Sean?
Yes,
Is that better?
I can hear you just fine, but I need to see what it's like on stream. Mouse Robber and myself.
The better friends.
did
Can you hear me
cast a
now?
game
Is this
where
clear?
there was
Can you hear me, Sean?
Yes,
Do
no,
I
it sounds
exit?
horrible.
Does it really?
Yeah, it sounds like you're in a airport echo chamber and you're all muffled. Sorry. Try restarting like your sounds or something like that, or unplugging and plugging it, setting it to Wombo. I'm not sure. Have you lifted up your mic, as you always used to tell me? Um, but then the Olaf is something I find a little bit interesting for Kingston HyperX. It's not necessarily a champion that we've seen them on much of lately. We've seen the Vi, we've seen the Warwick, we've seen the Zen. But that's just a comp that wants to run you down and then pick you off with the Malzahar. So what do you think for the other side, Minbung? Well, Sean, I think on Sin Nudes, they have a lot of pick and poke. The Morgana CC Warwick long range engage, I think, is definitely stronger in the two of the two junglers right here. Xerath right here, Juice Me Daddy, definitely good. I think though, Juice Me Mommy? Oh no, Juice Me Mommy is. Wait, why? What am I looking at on this pick ban thing? There's Juice Me Daddy, Juice Me Mommy, Juice Me Daddy. Is there no Obora? Obora is the jungler, right? Stop! This thing's trolling me. I hate this. Okay, it's okay, Sean. Thanks, Minbung. All right, so Juice Me Mommy will be the Xerath, and that is natural. Juice Me Daddy will be taking the Morgana in the bot lane, and Hillary Clinton the Urgot. So I'm actually a whole lot more. I like this comp better knowing who's on what champion. Urgot is definitely a Hillary Clinton champion. Warwick, I think, is a very simple jungler that someone like Obora can really make work. Very smart player. Juice Me Mommy, known for the Xerath. And then the Lucian Morgana, a strong bot lane. Definitely going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. Right now we see the Garen, which is Bear Jr., but on a different account called Kakashi417 for undisclosed reasons. We'll be taking Ignite right now, so we're looking at maybe some more Kingston HyperX ganks towards that top side as we did see in their previous series versus NTA, which went, I think is actually still going on right now. That game was so long. You remember casting that one, Minbung? Yeah, it was crazy, Sean. It was a very, very long, bloody game for both teams. Luckily, you had the likes of Brick Tamlin on the Annie, just running around and stunning people, just slapping them with the bear. But looking at these comps, who do you think's gonna win and why? Well, Sean, I think. Okay.
I'm back, my friend. I think it should be better now. James reported I went to a different channel. He said it sounded good.
Well, let's see.
Sound better to you now?
Sean, I think.
Stream, hello?
Okay.
I'm back, my friend. I think it should be better now.
Nope.
James reported I went to a different channel. Don't listen to stream echo. Don't play the stream. Let the chat decide.
Mm-hmm.
But
Stream. How does Mouse Swapper sound?
Oh, I would have loved to see the Blitzcrank. Unfortunately. Oh.
Neil the Steel says it's worse.
Bro, I think you have audio issues on your end.
Me? I don't know how it could be me.
I don't know why is it when I join this channel, my mic does not work,
well, then,
but in another channel it does.
Let's go.
Let me try doing this.
Let's just go to a different channel. Hello?
Hello, is that better?
Stream.
Don't have the stream playing at all.
I don't have the stream playing at all.
I swear, I used Twitch voice for the first time. Alright, I'll open the stream myself.
It can't be echoing through my computer because I don't have it playing.
This is called PMALCS technical support right here, friends.
Yep, as we are locked in and we have 3 minutes to figure out what the hell's going on. Alright, cool. Yeah, that's what I wanted to know. Caleb can't be playing mid and support at the same time. But he's not. Look at this overlay right here. See that, guys? It's a great overlay. It's not as loud now. I never had the stream open, you guys.
Hello? I've tested a new mic setting here. Let's see if this works. Yeah, my headset's broken. I'll just have to sit over here and it'll sound a little tunnely. But it's alright. It doesn't sound that bad. So anyway, I am finally here to now give analysis on these two teams. So I like. Honestly, I don't really know if I have a favorite one way or the other. I think they both have a lot of their obvious strengths. Over on the side of DP, the Sivir with the Garen and Olaf is a really hard combination to deal with, especially from against a team that doesn't have a lot of CC to necessarily with it. But on the opposite side, Zed Nudes has a lot of comfort picks. A lot of things I think that are strong in their specific situation. Generally, for the most part. So, it'll really come down to who can get the picks in team fights. If Senus is able to get those Morgana snares or Xerath stuns in the beginning of team fights, or in jungle, they'll really be able to get ahead. But if not, then you could maybe see DP taking it in team fights.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to give it to Sin Nudes actually, because I think while DP has the easier to execute team comp, I think that I think this Lucian's gonna pop off, quite honestly, and I think the Urgot, if it doesn't give away first blood, most likely because that ignite up in the top lane, where I'm assuming we're gonna see a lot of attention because of the presence of ignite, that it's gonna be, pretty good. And I think the matchup really to watch is if the Torpedo can go even in the mid lane, I think that benefits DP a whole lot more. I think the Xerath needs to kind of get going as fast as he can because we know Bear Jr. is going to do Bear Jr. things. But I'm going to put my faith in Sin Nudes and say Sin Nudes takes this one.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to the opposite end here, and I think that this one. I think their team fighting potential with the Olaf Sivir is going to be a little bit too much to deal with, and I think that their overall just kind of way to pull off team fights is a little bit easier. So we'll see.
Yep, I do agree. The ease of execution is probably on the side of DP, and they have drafted themselves a very, very good comp. But I feel like I was told to watch this game very carefully, so I will.
Hold on, I wonder if I can do this.
So, if you're in chat right now, give us a hashtag DP winner, a hashtag S exclamation point N exclamation point win. And I said exclamation point, very weird. So, just type it better than I said it. That was Butcher Crab got arrow bolt. Ladies and gentlemen, Slim underscore LOL is in the house. Everybody, give a round of applause for Slim LOL in the house.
Alright, now I figure out a solution.
As I can, skin game is much stronger on SN. Shout out hype! Woo! Let's go! Blasphemy. Alright. As it looks like we're going to see some, probably going to see Invade. I think both of these teams are going to be pretty good. As it looks like we're going to see some, probably going to see Invade. I think both of these teams are going to be pretty good. As it looks like we're going to see some, probably going to see Invade. I think both of these teams are going to be pretty good. As it looks like we're going to see Invade. I think both of these teams are going to be pretty good. As it looks like we're going to see Invade. I think both of these teams are going to be pretty good. As it looks like we're going to see Invade. I think both of these teams are going to be pretty good. As it looks like we're going to see Invade. I think both of these teams are going to be pretty good. As it looks like we're going to see Invade. I think both of these teams are going to be pretty good. As it looks like we're going to see Invade. I think both of these teams are going to be pretty good. As it looks like we're going to see Invade. I think both of these teams are going to be pretty good. As it looks like we're going to see Invade. I think both of these teams are going to be pretty good. As it looks like we are out for blood. Don't see any pings coming out just yet. Oh, but Hillary Clinton is lagging behind, just like in the polls for Election Day. So, yep, looking for the Morgana right here. Nobody's coming up. It's going to be a 4-on-5 if Sin Nudes walks into it, so. As they go back into a bush to not be warded. Yep, so they know that's warded right there. Everyone's going to play a little bit safe. As Murphy Raudet has just donated 20 biddies. Thank you for the biddies, my friend. As Mouse Robber continues to figure out what is going on with his headset, I will provide analysis and play-by-play at the same time, while drinking water upside down, singing the national anthem. No, none of that, actually. Just the first two. I lied. So, standard starts. Naked. Yes. You can't tell, though, because I'm on stream, no camera. So, yeah, so this mid lane matchup, the Spell Shield will definitely help the Torpedo, but Juicy Mommy, a veteran Xerath player, knowing that all you need to do is just poke out right there. Really, really good. Juice Me Daddy in the bot lane as well. They're probably just going to continue to get pushed in here in the bot lane. Coin start for the Rakan, Spell Thief for the Morgana. As the Warwick has taken 2 camps and going to the Scuttle Crab. Kingston deciding to go for the straight buff to buff start. And we will see just a little bit more poke damage coming out mid, but the level 2 about to come out here for Kakashi. Has the Ignite readily and available. A couple of auto cancels from Hillary Clinton. Nothing really to speak of right here. And here comes a gank in the mid lane for Kings of HyperX. Gets the first Reckless Swing down, and the second and the Space Aids are going to drop on top. But that's all that it's going to be. No Summoner Spells burn, just a little bit of damage. Nice kind of gank to just maybe relieve a little bit of pressure that Juicy Mommy was putting out on the Torpedo right there. Yeah, I have to say, really, really nice gank. Early ganks are really good. Show a little bit of presence. Maybe you make him think about it a little bit more. Kind of also get the Torpedo back in. He's only 3 CS down. Meanwhile, Warwick is a whole camp and a half up right now. Got the bottom scuttle, got red buff. Also is going to be looking for this scuttle as Kingston has decided to not go for it. But is spotted out now because he's on a ward. We're going to see how that goes over. And both scuttles going over to Abora 1 Tabanost. What? Abora Wata Benost. The jungler gets both of them, okay? So, yeah. For Sin Nudes. Yep. So, just standard. You know, small little 300 gold lead right here. Nothing too much to talk about. Hillary Clinton trying to go a little bit aggressive on there on the top lane. Juicy Mommy, with all the poking, is 3 CS up, but, you know, Xerath passive will give some mana back. It's, you know, it's doing alright. They're pinging out the Warwick on the top side. Kingston just farming away. So right here, I feel like if you're Sin Nudes, you have to be the ones to kind of make something happen here. You don't have the comp that necessarily scales well into team fights, but you have a comp that scales decently well. But the scaling definitely is going to go over the side of the Sivir. Kakashi most likely will be able to do a lot more against Hillary Clinton, but especially these squishies. And that's where I think the big thing is. If Kakashi gets rolling and is just able to, you know, get as much, you know, damage out with that Ignite in the later parts of the game, as Kingston does find Abora and is going to fight him right here. The Fear does land, gets the Reckless Swing off, and then we're going to, oh, first blood over to Abora right there as a very, very over-eager Kingston looking for him while he was low, which is better for the Olaf, but without red buff, as Kakashi does go in, lands a Garen Q, spins to win, gets flipped back over by Hillary Clinton and says, I'm a crab, get on the other side of me, because I'm a crab. Alright. A lot of damage going down here in the mid lane as Obora is going to go in, maybe try to do something. Oh! Gets the Q off, but a flash comes out from the torpedo. Good thing that Obora did not hold on to the Q, or probably would have traded over a free kill to the torpedo right there. So the torpedo having to burn flash. No summoner spells burned on the side of Sin Nudes right now, as we take stock, and it's a 500 gold lead for Sin Nudes. So, Minbung, what do you think? Oh, Kakashi just being a nuisance, but Hillary Clinton running really low on mana right now, getting a lot of good damage, though, from the shotgun knees procs onto Kakashi. So, Minbung, I was going to say, I am in Casters 1 DG Mad Hatter. If you'd like to join, that's fine. I think the stream would like it to where I'm not talking to myself, because I sucks. Massive farm lead in the top lane for Kakashi. Bear Jr. over... Oh, you know what? I'm actually not in the channel because I was called by Greg, so that makes sense. Give me a second. I will find you, Frank. And I am now joined by Panic at the top hack as Opie is rooted, bounded, and ignited on top as Digital Love gets the first kill of the fight, and a nice follow through on the Q from Obora, who gets the second kill, and this is going to lead into this Mountain Drake here at 7 minutes. 7 minutes and a gold lead of 800 for the side of Sin Nudes. 3-0. This is looking really, really good for them.
It'd be more exciting if I could see the game.
Oh, and DJ Mad Hatter, formerly known as DJ Mad Hatter, Panic at the top hat, cannot see the game. So, this is also great. I love female LCS. It's unfortunate.
Well, I was like, ooh, action. Wait, I'm watching the stream. I'm behind.
Yeah. You can. I'll be play-by-play, and as the spams come out from Hillary Clinton from the Crab God says, I don't care if you're doubling my CS, dude. I'm a Crab God. Ha. We've seen a lot of action out of Obora right now. Kind of was gifted over that first blood, finally hitting level 6 now, but being in the right places at the right times, got a flash burn mid lane, was able to find Opie. I didn't see exactly how that happened as I was trying to get you into the Discord channel, or I was supposed to get into the right one. But just
Can you give me your timestamp?
8, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Oh, I'm at 17, 18, 19.
That's fine. Do you want me play-by-play or analysis? Because I really don't care.
I'll do analysis. You go to play-by-play.
Alright, so as we can see, the blue side, DP doesn't have that much wards, and neither does Sin Nudes. So we're just going to go back to natural. So, looking at this right now, for Sin Nudes, I said earlier that they had to be the ones to make the plays happen because they're not the ones that scale as well into the late game. What do they need to continue to do, and what does DP need to do to kind of just sit back and farm? How do they kind of stop the menace that is Obora right now?
So I think that they're going to have to get some good warding around the objectives, because with Obora being as ahead as he is, he will be so easy to take.
As Juice Me Daddy is going to face check. Black Shield, nice, as it stops both of them, but it's okay because he's still dead. But here comes Obora right here, jumping onto the mid lane, gonna fear right here, and then possibly get the ult off. And yeah, ult right on the tower. Oh, but the stopwatch from the torpedo, as Juice Me Mommy has not contributed anything to this gank right now. Still has Rite of the Arcane available, but it's only going to be a 1-for-0 across the map right there, with Juice Me Daddy going down to the 3-man death brush of DP.
I'm not sure what happened there. I don't know why Juice Me Mommy did not use his ult. However, good cheese brush coming down from Kington, HyperX, and OP. I'm not sure who called that. Oh, did not notice that my support is playing in that game. Thanks for leaking the strats. Hashtag @YourMoose.
Yeah. There is someone whose mic is a little bit too close. Turn Frank up a touch. I shall do this right now. Frank, start talking and don't breathe on your mic.
I will try not to do the breathing
Yep.
at all.
Yeah,
I'll just hold my breath
just
the entire
don't
time.
just talk, but don't breathe.
Don't breathe.
Like that. So as we see some CS leads. Mid lane's about even. Bot lane's about just a wave difference. As the Predator is popped from Kingston, the Torpedo is not in range to really do anything. Directed camera takes me away from it, which means nothing happened mid lane, so thanks for that.
Coming back in for it.
Up, coming back in. Oh, the flash from the Torpedo and gets suppressed, but the reckless swing. Oh, and it gets a flash right there. But meanwhile, top lane, Oboro, Wataba knows. Oh, and the miss right there from Hillary Clinton. But the ignite does go down. Oh, and the return kill. Kakashi gets the 1 kill trade in the 2v1. So wins across the map for DP. As Yoramus has rotated to the mid lane to get enough damage onto this mid lane tower. As Kington
I did not expect that.
is now here in the top lane. Gonna try to... No, didn't want to die. Burned the ult just for not to get displaced, I assume. But overall, now it's a 1,400 gold lead. Almost 1,500 for the side of DP. After the early game was looking so good for Sin Nudes.
I think I was looking to see Warwick looked quite healthy, but I did not notice the Triforce Shen coming in.
Sheen.
And that's... I said Triforce, as in like they're building Triforce, not...
And then you said Shen.
Oh.
That's why I thought you
Yeah.
said Sheen. Woo, the Triforce Shen on Garen, everybody. The legendary.
Triforce Shen on Garen.
The legendary.
Emma looks something unexpected is I didn't expect the Torpedo to be winning in farm. I know that Torpedo is very comfortable on the Malzahar, but I was expecting Caleb to be out pushing, out wave clearing.
That's a Sean. Sean's mommy, daddy is Caleb.
These names.
Yeah, I know.
This casting. It's been a while for me.
Yeah, something that happens when you talk that I can hear in my ear, and I'm not sure stream can hear it, but every time you talk, there's like a little high-pitched squeaking that makes me want to claw my eyes out. Do you know what that is?
Nope, would have no clue.
All right, good. It's stopped now, thankfully. Cause it was. I just wanted to. I just wanted to address it.
It looks like Sundays is going for Frank Dragon.
Now this would be actually huge for them because while, okay, we're not going to see any poke necessarily land, but if they could get this dragon right here, this would be absolutely huge for their ability to take down structures and neutral objectives. That is double pink border. Is Digital Love DC? I believe he is.
Yeah. Their ult was good though. Like they timed their ultimates together very well. Sivir and Rakan started going in at the exact same time. The Malzahar ult, super unfortunate from the DC, but the coordination was there.
I mean, the coordination on a moving still target is very hard to do for sure.
Well, but they got, I'm saying the coordination of their ults.
Yeah.
Come on, let me give some credit. They got more than one.
Yeah, get the DCs out of the way now. Don't need any during the LES match on Sunday. I agree. Does PMA LCS have Chrono Break? Actually, due to the gold lead that DP has, we're going to rule in favor of Sin Nudes getting the win because there was no way that DP could actually come back. Hashtag Riots rules. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, game broke, inconceivable comeback, announce winner, reasonable chance. Alright, that's fair. Yeah, everyone, just move on. We're going to go to game 2 right now, once we come out of this pause. But we'll actually start in game 2 at this exact same time, with the exact same draft and gold lead. Just letting y'all know. God, I love PMA LCS. Ah. Whew. I need a drink. And Digital Love has disconnected again, saying, "Oh, we're still in game 1. I thought we were in game 2." So, moving forward, that pick right there, as you say, it was a good combination to just kind of press R and go for the side of DP. Something that Mouse Robber, rest in peace, Mike issues, was, talking about the ease of execution. Now they're going to be able to pick up this Mountain Drake. And they got 2 kills. Unfortunately, they both went on to Uramoose. And I know you probably think, no, that's great. My support can carry. While that is, it'd probably be a little bit better to have it on the Malzahar or the Sivir.
Well, I'd probably say on the Sivir, especially because Lucian, though not for PMA LCS, but in pro play and looking in solo queue, is one of the stronger AD carries at the moment, while Sivir is not. But knowing PMA LCS, I think that it's going to go in favor of, or going to start to swing in the favor of.
Yeah, the Sivir, for sure. I totally agree with that, especially because right now they're about even on gold, even with 3 assists to 1 kill.
I mean, it's still a tough game, but I'm just quite surprised with not seeing a lot out of Xerath as I would be expecting. The poke damage is not much. The Morgana, not seeing it be as effective as I would have hoped, and despite Obora's lead in CS, we're starting to get a lead on the Sivir, and we're getting a lead like double the CS of the Urgot and the Garen.
So hold on. Just give me a second, okay?
No, what I boggling, boggling.
And this. And that. Okay, talk, Frank.
Hello again. Hi. Oh, it was just me. Looks like they're resuming the game.
So we're back in the game. They're going to get this Mountain Drake. Unless... Nope. Would have been nice.
Tsunami not even aiming for the dragon at that point.
Yeah, kind of interesting. As Obora will be getting their vision score up, killing both of these pink wards.
Free gold.
Yeah. DP looking to go and transition their global objectives already from one dragon to the Rift Herald right here at around 15 minutes getting this. This is a really nice early one. They could probably crack first turret with it. Mid tower is very low. Top is decently low as well. For some reason there are 3 people in the bot lane for the side of Send Nudes, as the Herald is just now taken. And probably going to be used... Bear Jr. is the one who picks it up, so probably wants to use it top lane. Feeling like they can...
got his E off onto Juice Me Mommy and almost got him down to about 100 health.
Yeah. And it is the Triforce Garen that we did mention that we had seen in high ELO. This is...
It looks like the mid tower is going to be taken by the Torpedo.
Yeah, so if first tower goes over the Torpedo, that's really, really nice. That solo gold is massive, as we are at a 4,000 gold lead for the side of DP.
And note, I don't know if the Torpedo must do this on purpose, but as the tower was dying, he let all of his minions die, furthering his farm lead in the mid lane. It's just a really good tool that you can use, that if you know you're going to take the turret, you let all your minions
Hillary Clinton
die.
getting attacked on by Kakashi. Kakashi going in, taking Hillary Clinton to around half health with just a QE combo. One more of those with the ult and ignite going through the shield. The shield of Hillary Clinton is the entire Q of Garen right now, as Obora is here. Can't be disabled on that Q and takes a big old chunk of damage in return. You probably don't want a 2v1 because last time that happened, well,
You got done.
yeah, we know what happened.
I didn't know that Garen could not be disabled.
Yeah, in the motion of the Q.
Learn something new.
Yep. Garen mains everywhere.
Continuing to push in the mid lane. Looks like the torpedo is going to shove. Meanwhile, Juice Me Mommy goes bot.
Yeah, Juice Me Mommy in the bot
but
lane?
Kingstar Hyper is here. This is not in favor of DP.
Yeah, no, they're going around. Juice Me Mommy lands the ult. Juice Me Mommy is shooting
But the
away.
snare.
Right there. Digital Love goes in, gets one kill, has double buffs now. Flash coming out from OP. Digital Love not going to be able to get it. Does get it with the red buff tick. So 2 kills going over for the side of Digital Love 69 right here. Trying to put the team on his back. Says, hey, my internet connection's better, so I can actually do things now. I'm sure they didn't expect Juice Me Mommy to be in there unless he was sitting on that ward that was placed. But even if they did know, I'm not entirely sure why he was down there. Took a lot of damage off mid as the Herald is spawned to crack this mid lane tier 2 right now. And they're going to trade it right now as Kakashi goes in. The stun misses. Oh, and this is a dead Mommy right here as he gets suppressed. Obora does.
And a dead Obora.
And a dead Wolf double kill for the side of Kakashi as the Herald is pressing down on this inhibitor tower right here and inhibitor right here at 18 minutes. Going to take down the mid lane inhibitor.
Again, the pushing power by the torpedo has just been fantastic this game. Even though they ended up coming ahead, Sun Nudes ended up coming ahead in the bot lane with that fight due to Kingstar HyperX blew his ult so early that he ended up getting snared under turret. Great play by Juice Me Daddy to live and to get him caught in that spot for Digital Love to pick up the double kill.
Yep.
Meanwhile, but with Garen on the Sheen, you just can't. The turret just gets destroyed.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Kingston burns his ult top lane as he takes the tower in the top lane, and bot lane outer also goes out. So all outer lane turrets are now taken for the side of DP, as it is 5-1 in towers in favor for DP, and sitting around almost a 6,000 gold lead with Dragon and Baron coming up in about a minute's time each. So looking at the state of the game now, it's definitely in favor of the side of DP. There's been some glimmers of hope. Digital Love almost to the Black Cleaver, about maybe 1,600 gold away. But there is a mid lane inhibitor open, and you have 2 neutral objectives coming up. What should be the focus for Sin Nudes? How do they get back into this one?
So for Sun Nudes, I'm going to have to say that they have to do what we saw from DP earlier. They need to be looking to set up picks, get ahead in wards, catch someone out, because their team fight is weaker than DP. With the Malzahar, Sivir, Rakan, there's just no way that if they straight fight up, that they're going to win. So they really need to try and catch someone out and position for that accordingly. Maybe even that means what we've been seeing a little bit in some PMA LCS games where they are fighting for an objective. Sun Nudes commit to just taking someone and not fighting for the dragon, just looking to get a kill.
Yeah, right now it looks like Kakashi is not looking towards the objective, but looking to just get a kill onto Obora, as it is a 3v1 in the bot lane as he just runs away. He also now has a Youmuu's Ghostblade on top of that Garen, as it looks like they're about to try to do a blast plant play here for the side of DP, as they take the Ocean Drake and just start clearing out some vision in the blue side jungle of Sin Nudes. Juice Mommy is just relegated to wave clear duty right now, as this gold lead is going to extend slightly, as more and more of the map is going to have to be given away by Sin Nudes. But as you said, they have to find a way back in. Obora is going to go in, smite, get the flea,
Ooh.
and they're going to get 2 ults down and get the suppress onto the Garen. But meanwhile, Sin Nudes is starting the Baron right now. They're taking this so incredibly. Hillary Clinton flashes over with no ult, just goes right in, right as the Arcane goes in. They're going to try to kill, but the smite comes out from Kingston HyperX, and Uramoose goes away with the ult for disengage, as pops the Predator, and everyone's on blinking health bars actually from the side of Sin Nudes, as it's a 1-for-0, but DP does get the Baron.
I think that what was huge in that. Hillary Clinton, great job. But the mistake, in my opinion, was that Sun Nudes ended up, they hit so much damage onto the Baron instead of attacking the enemy team. I mean, I think I saw 1 or 2 of the arcane shifts from Juice Me Mommy hit the Baron. When Juice Me Daddy walked around the corner, ended up hitting the binding onto the Baron and missing the very low Olaf. I think if they would have been a little bit better with their skill shots, that would have looked differently.
Uramoose forces the flash out of Obora with Kakashi in tow right there. Wherever this Garen is, everybody's just kind of running away. There's nobody that can deal with him. Something we talked about earlier in the draft phase. Man.
What do you think about that last fight, Sean?
I think the flash from Urgot was incredibly ambitious. You had the vision on it, so you knew exactly what you needed to do. You didn't have to jump in there and provide some damage right there, but you need the rest of the team to follow, which is kind of hard to do when they were all really far away, but I agree with most of the points that you made. Putting damage onto the Baron does nothing but leash for them when your jungler is not around. You did have.
I don't know what the thought was from Obora, because I mean, Juicy Mommy ulting and walking there. Juicy Me Daddy was there. Hillary Clinton was there. They did a lot too far away, but Obora continued to attack the red buff. Meanwhile, the Baron's being taken.
Yeah, maybe just mix calls on both teams. As the Predator is popped from Kingston, he's going to go in. A binding does land. Uramoose jumps in and gets a 2-man taunt. The Malzahar ult goes down, takes out Warwick. Oh, but Kingston's going to be dragged into the meat grinder by Hillary Clinton, who spams the mastery, letting you know that I know how this champion works. Oh, but here comes Kakashi and just obliterates Juice Me Mommy, crying home to his mommy right now in the fountain after Kakashi just destroys him as they take 2 inhibitors and take a 4 or a 3 for 2 with an inhibitor after all of that. That is a lot of damage coming out of Garen. My goodness.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how Sun is going to be able to come back.
Yeah, two inhibitors down, run down bot with the remaining part of Baron.
I think that we needed to see in the mid lane from Juice Me Mommy, we need to see some defensive build instead of continuing to build what they had already by finishing the tier.
I think the tier is actually extremely defensive in a mindset sort of thing. That means you're wanting to scale, and your team does not outscale. Now, if you were on even footing, and maybe you had a little bit extra gold and stuff like that, but I think Luden's would have been a better first item. You have the mana regen. You also have some damage. Maybe you could have done more to the torpedo because you were chunking him out in the earlier part of the game. But and
it helps wave clear.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking with this Garen, who's as scary and has been for a while, you really have no protection, as we saw in the last fight when he just ran and dunked on him. So I think maybe a Zonia's or, some maybe even a Rylai's to slow down the Garen so that you can get away. But something a little more defensive. It's going to be tough because I think that with the lead that DP has, they can just easily tower dive like they've been doing.